My name is Susan Arons, and I have been a member of B'nai B'rith since 1981, although I did go to functions prior to that. I've had all the positions except treasurer in the unit, and I thoroughly enjoy the work that B'nai B'rith offers and what we do for B'nai B'rith. I'm British and I'd never heard of B'nai B'rith, and so when I came to New Zealand 44 years ago, being president of another organisation, some people who were on it with me were telling me about B'nai B'rith and what it stood for. I must admit I didn't know much, and I became so interested with the ideals that it encompassed every Jewish person, no matter what part of the religion, whether they're Orthodox or maybe Reform, as long as they were Jewish. And also the fact that we're the oldest service organisation in the world, with about the only one that has United Nations representation, and I actually did go to the United Nations, and I was taken around by the B'nai B'rith person, and it was the most wonderful thrill of my life. I love B'nai B'rith. I love the camaraderie, the fact that it's years ago it was harmony, sisterly and brotherly love, and I loved all that. Loving, lighting the menorah. It was very important because it was a Jewish organisation, and we had many projects in New Zealand and in Israel. The one that I remember best was we saved enough money from functions and we were able to put it towards a guide dog in Israel, and I have many pictures of the dog, or had many pictures of the dog, and they named him Kiwi, and it was one of the proudest moments in our life to think that we were able to help blind people in Israel. We've had many functions, but that was just one that I think stood out for me because I'm an animal lover. The association with Israel is very important to me. We tend to do united funding between Australia and New Zealand, and so Sonia Kempler, who is the Israel Commissioner person and has been for as long as I can remember, and we're quite good friends, we send the money to her organisation and she sends it to Israel. There's 5 main charities that we support. The main one that we support in New Zealand is the ambulance, and we certainly have money going there. They do a good job of work, and they're always first for any disaster that's throughout the world. And I'm very proud that it's a Jewish organisation that is forefront, that fights for human rights, fights for anybody that is being abused and not treated right. And so B'nai B'rith, for me, is just such a wonderful organisation. B'nai B'rith has given me a lot. It has made me the person I am today, because it's an organisation where you are pushed to be able to do speaking, you learn to be able to speak to audiences and from all walks of life. You have that friendship, and the friendship is most of all the best thing. You go overseas, people want to look after you, you stay in people's houses and you return that. We've had conferences in New Zealand, and I've had so many people coming here that Brian, my husband, turned around and he says, I don't know anybody. I said, it doesn't matter, they're all from B'nai B'rith. But we had about 20 in 1 week, and this is what happens. B'nai B'rith has given me so much. I've also given my life to B'nai B'rith, and I'll continue to do so until the day I die. Because as far as I'm concerned, any organisation worth joining is worth doing properly, and to do what you can for them. It's not just take from everything. You need to give of yourself as well as get back what you enjoy.